The eyenquiries analytics screen provides a summary of statistics and trends related to your inquiries. You can use these analytics to determine the effectiveness of your inquiries process and devise ways to optimize it. You can find the analytics screen by clicking on eyenquiries in the sidebar, then Analytics. At the top of the screen, click on this menu to select which nurseries to view. To change which date range to display, click on this menu. You can either choose from one of several preset ranges or create your own range. To create your own, make sure you have this button selected, then click on a date in the calendar to be the start date. Select this button to choose an end date. Click View to apply your options. The Analytics page is made up of widgets contained in these boxes. I'll go through each of these widgets one by one. This widget shows the number of inquiries for which certain actions have been performed during the selected date range. These actions include receiving an inquiry, scheduling a visit, sending a registration form, and enrolling or losing an inquiry. The totals are then further broken down into two statuses, which you can find below. The Inquiry In By widget generates pie charts based on the answers to particular fields on inquiry profiles that were received during the selected date range. These are the fields in question. They give additional information on the context behind the submission of each inquiry. So through the widget you can, for example, see a percentage breakdown of how parents heard about your nursery. Hover over the charts to see more details. The Inquiry In Trends widget plots the time that every inquiry is received within the selected date range on a line chart to give you a sense of when you get the highest volume of inquiries. You can change the units of time displayed on the x-axis by clicking on this menu. The Conversions widget shows the percentage of conversions from the Inquiry In stage to Visit stage, Inquiry In to Enrolled, and Visit to Enrolled within the selected date range on a bar chart. The inquiry funnel shows the number and percentage of inquiries that progress through each stage of the pipeline, starting from the Inquiry In stage. The funnel only includes inquiries that have entered the Inquiry In stage during the selected date period. The Average Time in Each Stage widget lets you see the mean average time that an inquiry will spend in each stage of the pipeline in the form of a bar chart. The average is calculated using the data from inquiries that have entered the Inquiry In stage during the selected date period. If you want to see the dataset that this graph uses for its calculation of averages, click on this button in the top right. The second Inquiry In By widget displays the data from the pie charts in a table for each nursery you selected. You can switch between fields by clicking on this menu. The Live Pipeline Count Per Nursery widget shows the current number of inquiries in each stage of the pipeline for each nursery. This is live data and so is not restricted by the selected date range. Finally, the Conversion Rate By widget shows the enrollment conversions for each of the pie chart fields by nursery. You can switch between them using this menu. All of this data can be downloaded. As I mentioned earlier, clicking on this icon in the top right of each widget brings up the raw dataset. Click on Export to CSV to download this data in a spreadsheet. I hope that's given you a better idea of how you can use the analytics screen to aid your inquiries process. For more help guides, check out the eyworks Help Center.